to the IESS Internship Information Session. Today I'm going to discuss the requirements for the IESS capstone requirements and introduce you to some of the internship options that you have this summer. The capstone requirement must be completed after you have completed the NV 305 topics course. In order to take that course, you will need to complete all of the other IESS core courses. This will provide you with the background knowledge to complete an internship or research experience. If you are completing a research experience to satisfy your capstone, you will need to identify a supervisor that will give you 2 credit hours in one of the 498 courses listed on the screen. If you choose to complete an internship experience, you will need to complete an internship and register for the 2 credit hour NV 488 course. In both cases, you will also need to complete the 1 credit hour NV 405 course. Today, I will focus on the path to complete the internship route. Those registered for the NV 305 course will receive 2 forms from me, an internship application and a supervisor evaluation form. Shown on the screen is the application form that you will have to fill out. The top is information about you, but there's also information about your supervisor. So you have to have a supervisor, and that person has to sign off on this application. The application includes things like describing how the internship matches your career or academic goals. Okay, that's the first part. So we want it to be somewhat matched up with what you're planning on doing once you graduate. The second part, specific on-site duties. Those should show me, and I'm the one that's going to be approving the application, those should show me that you're applying your academic experience here at EMU through the IESS program to the internship. You can't, in your internship, do things that are, I don't know how to put it, remedial, things that don't really require taking upper-level biology courses or upper-level chemistry or political science courses. All right, so you should apply your academic work to this internship. And you have to show me that on the application. If I see that, I'm going to approve it. I approve almost all of the applications. But I don't want to see that you're just maybe putting flyers on doors, going door to door, putting flyers on doors. That's not going to be accepted. You have to be doing something. You have to actually run the program, okay, with supervisor help. On the second page is your work schedule. In order to get credit, 2 hours of credit for your internship, you have to complete 150 total hours in the internship. So in the work schedule, you don't have to stand by that work schedule, but you have to at least show me that you have thought about the fact that you need to cover 150 hours, and you've shown me that there is a way that you're going to cover those 150 hours over the time period that you're going to be working on this internship. All right? And then at the very end, it requires your signature, my signature, and your supervisor's signature. That's the end of the application. When you're done with that, you will turn that into me. You can email it to me, or you can bring it to me. You can put it in my mailbox, however you want to get it to me. And typically, I'll take a look at it really quickly. If I know that it's a good internship, then I'm probably going to approve it.
So you say that we need to get your signature and then send it into you for final?
No, the signature from me will come after you send it to me.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to get my signature, then go home and then send it to me. Thank you. Okay, another document I will send to you, and the representatives from the organization should know about this too, is the evaluation document. You will need to give this to your supervisor. Your supervisor will eventually have to evaluate you. The supervisor's evaluation is half of your grade for the internship course. Okay, so it's important that you do a good job for them. Treat it as a job, too. They're your boss. Think of it as them being your boss. They will evaluate you with this document. They will send the document to me. They will not send the document to you unless they want to send the document to you. I will not send the document to you. but I will get their evaluation, and that will go into your grade. Half of your grade. The other half will be all of the other activities we do in that course, which we'll talk about when you're actually enrolled in the course. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about, and then I'm done, is our website. So our website is www.emich.edu/IESS. I was going to write that on the board, maybe I'll write that when others are talking. There's a lot of resources for you on that website. If you haven't been to it, you should go to it. We have things like events that we do. We have a special event that you should all know about, our sustainability contest. The more people that apply to that, the better. We could show the administration that students have interest in sustainability. That would be great if you would apply. But we also have an internship section. So if you click on internships, you'll see there's a description, kind of what I talked about, taking 305 and taking 405. But if you scroll down even further, we have a list of all of the internship organizations that we either get information from or we have some sort of relationship with. We have their contact information. We have a little summary of the internships that they provide. If they provide us with flyers or applications or whatever they provide us with, like I could see up here, Clinton River Watershed Council has two different internship opportunities. They provided that with to us. We put it up on our website, and then you can access it. Okay, so, and there's 15 to 20 internship organizations on here that you can look through. More than half of them are here today. They have a pretty large internship program. We had one student go through that last year. I can't remember if we had another student go we had another student go through that a couple of years ago. So they've been taking our internships. The one that went through it last year got a job there too. So keep that in mind. I think it was unpaid. It's an unpaid internship though. And that was something else that I want to mention about the paid and the unpaid internships. Last year, I fear that students waited too long hoping to get a paid internship. So you have to complete the capstone experience. So you have to have an internship if that's the route you choose. If you wait too long for a paid internship, the unpaid internships will either close or fill up also, and then you'll be left with no internship. So you want to make sure that you don't say, oh, that's an unpaid internship, I'm not going to take it. A lot of the unpaid internships are somewhat flexible. They can work around your work schedule, so you can still do that while you are still working. A lot of the paid internships are very competitive, so they are hard to get. But there are quite a few of them that are out there, and some of them are represented here today. Okay. The Ecology Center, I believe that's up to date. The Ecology Center has 2 positions. They have taken our interns before, so we have experience with students going to the Ecology Center. Let's see. Manick and Smith is not up here. Manick and Smith took one of our interns, gave her a job. We have trouble keeping in touch with our alumni though, and I've not been able to invite her here. I don't know what her email address is, but that's another place that you can ask to see if you can get an internship. That one was paid also. NASA. NASA has an internship this summer. They have free housing and transportation over 8 weeks, $3,000 stipend, $3,000 travel and food allowance. So that one probably is highly competitive, but that one's a pretty neat one. I've seen the flyer for it. You'd fly on their DC-8. I've been on that plane when I was in my PhD research. It's a cool plane. They take out all the windows. They put a whole bunch of instrumentation in the windows. You climb in the belly. I was in the belly of the plane while I was in flight. It was a really cool experience. So that's another possibility. National Park Service has one at Sleeping Bear Dunes. That deadline is March 1st, so you might want to take a look at that one. That one at least is in the States. The one in NASA, I think, is out west somewhere. I forget which state it's in. Recycle Ann Arbor has a couple of experiences. The representative couldn't make it today, but I just wanted to mention that that is up to date. They do have availability. The deadline is soon, though. That deadline is January 26th. Rise Up. That's a program out of Wayne State, I believe. It's a paid internship, $4,000 stipend, 12-week program. Probably highly competitive. The application's up there. Deadline is February 1st, so that one's pretty close too. Might want to take a look at that. And the last one I want to mention, I just got in, I think it's this one. Yes. Southeast Michigan Land Conservancy. They are a 7-county land conservancy that is looking for people to assist them with landowner outreach, community engagement. I talked to the person, the contact, Jill Lewis. It sounds like they're looking for someone maybe in the Environment and Society concentration because they're looking for outreach. It's a nonprofit. This would be a good experience for those in the Environment and Society program.